right, viewers, where are you?
We just started. Take it easy.
They're sleeping. Wake up from your slumber, my children. It's time for another Zen Den.
Why is it showing me on Facebook? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There we are. Now I'm watching, so at least we got one viewer. I'll
All
get my
right.
cell phone on. We'll go two. I'll watch you on Twitch on my cell phone. There we go. Twitch. Philman X.
The
Love the
Zen
show.
Den is back, everybody. And there we are. How's everybody doing? The Zen Den is back after a long hiatus. I'm here
Hello.
with my buddy Warren Brown. We're going to get back to the usual thing that we do, which is art for comics and talking lots of pop culture stuff. So if you're new, take a look at some of the past broadcasts and check it out. And yeah, we'll be doing this a lot more often again. So what's been up with you, Warren?
Oh, not much. I've been working on diligently trying to get issue 2 of Sig and Joke going. I've got like 7 pages penciled. But recently I've been taking a break from that the last couple days to draw sexy women or to learn how to draw sexy women better. That's my mission now. Little side mission.
So yeah, is that? Let's see. Oh yeah. What do we got there, man?
This is a Maki from the Japanese manga Fire Force, and also anime. And she's a second generation, what do they call them? Freaking pyro character. Like she can control and manipulate fire, and these two little guys are her weapons. That she operates little fire guys that go inside this robot sort of deal, and she uses them to beat up bad people with them.
Cool. It's looking good, man.
Thank you. What
And
have you
me,
been up to?
I am working on a convention poster, a UK convention in the UK. I'm working on this for Rich Parada over there in Nottingham. Getting some colors down on this, getting it wrapped up and on its way over to him.
Shake it, not stirred.
Shaking not stirred. Ha ha ha. Trebek. Ha ha.
Your mother.
It's like your mother, Trebek. Let's see. Exactly. Now check and make sure I'm streaming over on my page.
You're on Facebook and you're on Twitch. I got both of those up.
Cool.
Oh, shnikes. There we go.
We got some. Let's see. sure. I think we might have one of the Cthulhu people still around wanting to come hang out.
Oh,
Find
cool.
out. I invited him over after the stream earlier, which is great. Cthulhu Invades Wonderland has funded over its goal at 47,000 with what was it, 800 and what backers?
70, say 870 backers,
Hell yeah,
77, something like that.
it did quite well. This almost reminds me like one of the lo-fi tracks that you find on YouTube.
Yeah, you just need the animation of the person doing homework with their head bobbing.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Yep, yep. Oh, that's who came through and liked it. Mr. Chris Brown.
Oh, nice.
He's somebody that's been hanging out over at the BC Niobe things here and there. He does a lot of game creation things and a comic. I think they're talking, might be some talks of putting together a card set of some kind with the the usual titles.
Yeah, like the cards, like the Fleer ones, or like a game.
Well, they're thinking about trying to work something out to make it like a game
Oh, cool.
where it'll be like where like Magic the Gathering, you'll have stats on the characters, and depending on the indie character, and set up all their powers, and you could get different decks depending on what the IP is, and they all interwork all together where you could add each other's into the deck and stuff.
Yeah. See the animation of the person.
Oops, yeah. Damn. Gotta mute that. Bad Phil. Still getting used to the buttons and stuff again. In the
Like
stream.
riding a bike.
Yeah. That's why I said this would be a good stream just to do a shorter, mellow one. Kind of ease back into shit. So what kind of shows you been catching up on lately in the pop culture spectrum?
I have watched the first 3 episodes of the Halo show because I believe you got to give it at least 3 episodes to see if you're
Right.
gonna like something. And I sadly have to report that after 3 episodes, I have not watched the fourth. I probably won't. It's just did not capture me. Not great.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like whoever they had heading it up had no idea anything about the game or the lore or anything to do with it other than the name of it.
Yeah, like there is some stuff in there that ties into how the game was, but it's really a lot of left turns that go really far away. It's not nearly enough. The only thing that I would say that they get almost a perfect score for is the way they designed the spaceships, because that looks like they pulled them right out of the video game. But aside from that, though, that's like a small thing compared to like the disaster that the rest of that show is.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I do like the actor they have playing Master Chief. I didn't have a problem with him taking off his mask, like some people did. Um,
What is that, like a Mandalorian type thing with that?
well, there is nothing in the lore that said the only reason why he wore a helmet and didn't show his face in the video games is because they wanted to create. It's like, well, Master Chief is you, so we're not going to show who Master Chief is because
Right.
Master Chief is whoever's playing, you know. So they never really did it, but there's nothing in that says he can't take off his helmet. So I don't know why everyone kind of freaked out about that, but you know how people get, they freak out over the weirdest stuff.
Oh,
But the special effects, it's like you watch a show like Picard, and it's like, why didn't you Paramount throw some of that Picard money towards Halo? Like Halo looks like they got what was ever left over of the Picard money, because yeah, it's pretty bad special effects wise.
yeah. Well, because it's an untested IP yet as far as streaming and show goes, and Star Trek is already well established and known in that area. You know.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. And the only thing I would say is that if you're like Paramount's position, it's like you guys should at least consider, you know, taking a risk and a gamble. Because if you really did hit a good show, you're going to just, you know, blow up your streaming numbers.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to take that risk, because it's like you're kind of self-fulfilling prophecy if you do a cheap show on something that needs money and it doesn't do good. Well, it's like, well, yeah, because you didn't give it any money, so of course it's not going to do good.
Well, it's
You
like
know.
I said, it's not going to do good because the showrunner even admits he knows nothing about Halo, man. What sense does that make? You get somebody.
Did he really? I haven't watched any interviews with him or anything. Did he really say that shit?
That is what I've heard more than
Oh
one.
man, that's terrible.
Yeah, so yeah, somebody should always know about the IP before you let them head up the creative control of it, man.
Yeah. Like even having Steven Spielberg as an executive producer didn't save that show.
On which what?
On Halo, Steven Spielberg was the executive producer, was one of the producers.
Okay.
So even with like Steven Spielberg attached to it, it didn't really. It's like they didn't really give it any money or really any love.
And one thing I think that I will say that they gave plenty of love to, and I'm really liking, is Moon Knight.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
You need to see that one. It is good. Oh, one I haven't got to talk about. Let's see, Studio 666.
Yeah, that one was Dave Grohl, right?
Yeah, Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. Good schlocky comedy horror. It was really good. I liked it.
Sadly, uh,
Yeah,
condolences to the band and the families, and you know the loss of the drummer. It's
yeah,
terrible.
yeah. Old Taylor. Yeah, and movie was good. It was fun. Grohl did a great job. The other guys do. Well, Pat Smear, he's in the comedy area. It's fine, but if he was like acting, he would definitely be booted off the roster. And it had cool cameos. It had Carrie King from Slayer in it. It had Whitney Cumming as a next door neighbor, kind of groupie chick. They had Will Forte showing up as a delivery guy, trying to push his band's demo off on Grohl when he'd go to drop stuff off. It was fun. Good special effects. Good horror aspect. But yeah, the one I'm into right now is definitely Moon Knight, though. I'm really digging that.
Now, did you read any of the comics?
A little bit back in the day.
Now, is this based off more of the modern Warren Ellis run, or is this going more like the old school?
Oh, I think a little bit of both, but also neither, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like
From
its
what
own
you can
thing,
tell.
but they've definitely read a Moon Knight book.
See, this one was cool because I wasn't deep into it and knew it inside and out. So I'm not going to have half the issues a lot of other people would that were hardcore readers of a certain IP and they didn't make him, his eyes were hazel instead of blue, or any of that silly shit. So yeah, none of that bugs me, and I've been digging it, man. Hey, we got a few people dropping in, dropping out.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you like it. Uh, Marvel has been kind of missed for me lately, so I'm glad to hear something good.
Well, this is definitely not like the usual Marvel formula, man. So I think you'll dig it. Like I said, they're not hand holding you through the beginning of it. Let you figure it out a little bit. Because I did hear with that with some of the first episode. Why is this thing that's bouncing around? And it's like, man, you're not. They don't have to tell you everything at once. They shouldn't have to spoon feed you every little bit.
Audience don't seem to like much mystery as they used back in the day.
What's that?
Some of the audience doesn't seem like they don't like the mystery. You
Yeah, they
know,
want it all give it to them right there and then.
no,
It's that fast food, fast food generation mentality. I want it right now.
I
I have no
want it
patience,
now.
and I want it all, and I want it now. If the background track gets annoying, just let me know, man.
Oh, I don't mind it myself.
I just been kind of running it just for the hell of it.
I'm gonna start running those if I do my random streams.
Yeah, you didn't realize they added that in?
I wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you. I saw the tracks area, and I saw the new like sort of way the new screen they added to where you're like kind of like in the bottom left corner, inlaid on the screen. I like that.
With what did they do?
Now look, if you look on the bottom of your screen there, where it shows the different screens setups, right? One of
Right.
them has your screen in the bottom corner, and your art's on the whole screen. There we go, just like that.
Oh,
This is a new one.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was using this the other day when I was streaming. Oh,
That
Vic
makes
Medina's in the
sense.
chat. Says great work.
Hey, Vic, what's up? Thanks. Yeah, if you want to stop in, bud, let me know. I'll send you over a link, dude. Yeah, Vic, we'll be doing the Zen Dens a lot more often now, man. You'll have to stop through sometime, hang out and draw, or just bullshit with us for a little bit.
Yeah, I like this layout where you have the us in the corner like that. Imagine if you had 10 people, would it just all be along the bottom?
I think so. I think I might have seen that before set up like that. So how's the Sig and Joe stuff been coming along, man?
It's been coming along pretty good. This issue, I did the whole script, dialogue, sent it to the editor, went through it, and then got everything all kind of figured out before I started doing the thumbnail layouts. And
Right.
it was so much nicer doing the layouts, having the dialogue in hand right next to me, and then I can kind of figure out the scenes a little bit better. I was able to pace it a little bit better with my sequentials. It was a lot nicer.
Cool, cool.
I mean, that might be obvious to some people, but for me, it was a new thing. I kind of like, oh, wait a minute, that's why you get all the script stuff figured out first.
Yeah, those Vine scripts, man. Can't Marvel method everything, man. Well, you
But it
can.
makes the sequentials better, I think. because you have you don't have to go back and change anything, and you don't have you add can. I actually ended up adding 2 pages because of just making sure the dialogue and the scene pacing was correct.
Right. Yeah. It solves a lot of issues you can run in down the road if you do that first.
But I started off the first 2 pages. Well, actually, I could pull it up. It's a 2 page spread with a street view. I'm using a perspective ruler and doing all this stuff, and it took me like 3 days just to get that one page kind of laid out and figured out correctly. Ta-da!
Hold on, let me get back over to the window. I'm juggling. I'm a juggling like a clown. Are you saying I'm a clown? Right there. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that turned out cool.
Yeah, I got in the movie theater. I got my buddy Max Weston's book is playing in Theater 1. 47 Furious Tales is in Theater 2. Machine Gun Mary is in Theater 3, and White Devil is in Theater 4.
White Devil.
And I got the A-Team band over here.
Dang, I'm so used to that. I want to go all metal on that, but I can't because I got to keep it down now at the new pad. I don't want to be too loud this late.
Your Zen Den's going to have to stay Zen.
We'll have to stay Zen if it's later at night.
But yeah, that's the stuff I've been working on. I took a break. I mean, I didn't plan to stop or anything. It's just I got an itch to draw some female characters and work on some face stuff, and so I just did.
Oh yeah, that's always good. I'm just happy to be getting back on a regular arting work schedule, man.
Yeah. Do you ever have to stop one project and maybe switch up and draw something else just because you need to draw something else, but just to draw on the one thing too long?
It depends. If it depends on for one thing, it depends on deadlines.
Oh, touche.
If it's not anything on a deadline, yeah, I'll switch around here and there, man, to change it up a little bit, get refreshed a little bit. It actually helps out, I think, for both or multiple things that you're working on. If you kind of give yourself a little bit of a break in between and change it up for a little bit and then back to it. Yeah, it's so good to get back in an art groove again, man. And I had my art therapy for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that had to have been rough.
Uh-huh.
So that had to have been rough.
Yeah, well, that was and that between all the moving and everything and reassimilating and all that.
I hate moving.
Oh yeah, I hadn't had to do it for a while. It's like, oh god, I forgot how much of a drag this is. But it's cool. Got a cool pad. Got cool roommates. Starting the new chapter of Phil.
Yeah, get a little more confidence under me. I'm going to start opening up and pushing for commissions more. Maybe see if I can get a couple people who want me to draw stuff for them.
Well, that's what like I was telling you, I was getting ready to do that myself. Went ahead and took that up. I'm going to go out to one of the comic shops in a couple weeks and do some sketch drawings and get some prints and books out there. Got offered that, and I was like, well, I need to get back to doing some sketching, so this will be a good one to do. It's for the kids, so you know. Hopefully, they won't judge my sketching too harshly. This does not look like Pikachu, dude.
Wow, you suck. I want you to draw me a horse. Start screaming.
Actually, I can draw horses pretty well. I had an ex that was into horses. I was partial owner of one for a little bit, so kind of got used to drawing them there for a minute. I'd much rather have a motorcycle than a horse, though, because a motorcycle goes where you want it to go.
Yeah.
Horse is not necessarily so.
And a motorcycle doesn't poop.
Yeah. Or try to throw you off its back or
Yeah.
things they like to do with their ornery. Yeah, if I point the handlebars of a motorcycle in a direction, it goes that way. A horse, depends on if they feel like it or not.
All right. Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hand. Ah, there we go. you been playing any good video games lately?
No, I still haven't got to take. Remember when I said when I got settled in, I was going to take like 3 days off to do some gaming and whatnot?
Oh
That,
yeah.
that did not happen yet. So I haven't got a chance to play shit lately, man. I want to get back to God of War, or start up Cyberpunk. One of
Yeah, I've
those.
been meaning to do another playthrough of Cyberpunk since they did the new update.
Which one? The how long ago update?
Was it like a month or two ago? The big one that had like all the fixes and added new apartments and fixed the streets, and yeah, it was like a whole. They had the next gen graphics update.
I think I may seen where they had another new update of some kind. I can't be absolutely positive, but I think I'd seen something recently. Oh shit, no wonder. What have you been playing? More Halo?
No, I actually don't have even Halo on my system anymore. I've been playing Elden Ring and Tiny Tina's Adventure Wonderland.
Oh, you've been liking that one?
Yeah, that well, I play with Max, so it's fun to do co-op. It's a looter shooter. That's it's pretty much if you like Borderlands, you'll like Tiny Tina's. It's one of the better Borderlands games. I've been having fun, playing with him, but playing with people. Elden Ring's the one I've been obsessing over the last since it came out. I've been playing the crap out of that game. I highly recommend Elden Ring.
Oh, so many games, so little time.
Especially with all the time it takes to do arts.
Yeah.
No, I stopped playing Halo. I was gonna wait till their season two, and if they were gonna do co-op and fix some stuff, but it doesn't sound like co-op's happening until next year. And they pushed season two back to May. So
I
I
think
just
that's what
lost
they,
interest.
I think that's what they pushed that Cyberpunk DLC out to next year.
Yeah, I figured when Halo starts season two, see if they drop some new stuff and might re-energize. I might jump back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fan art I did for Sam and 47 Ronin.
Yeah.
That was heavily inspired by Elden Ring.
Oh, you know how that stuff seeps through into your work, man. When you're, I know there's some people like writers and stuff. They won't even write or watch or read or art look at other stuff while they're working on certain projects because they don't want that influence coming through.
Oh, I can see that. I mean, it's easy to happen.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Well, yeah, you just don't want to copy anything.
Right. Hey, what's up, Larry? Bird is the word, man.
A little down there.
Yeah, Larry, I wasn't staying on the chat as well as usual because I was working on stuff, just shaking the rust off for a random stream, man. We're not even going to be on too long.
Like riding a bike, but you ever try to ride a bike after not doing it for a while? It's hard as hell.
My old man legs won't keep up anymore.
Oh yeah, so much easier when I was a kid. So uncomfortable now trying to ride a bicycle.
I don't know. I haven't for a minute, but I don't know. I'd have to see.
Well, you're all athletic and everything. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm so athletic. You know, I do gymnastics while I'm doing my artwork, man. You know.
your monthly breakdancing competitions.
Yeah, yeah. You know it. Down with the b boys.
I used to love watching breakdancing, and I finally found a breakdancing tape, but it was on beta. It took me forever to find a beta player to finally be able to watch it. It was like some kind of breakdancing championship from Germany, like from the 80s.
Breakdancing from the '80s, girly boys. wish they would make it where you could add your own tracks in on the StreamYard stuff, man.
And it just did its own loop.
Yeah, like your own waveform, waves or whatever.
That would be nice, or like being able to hook up like your Spotify through it or something,
Yeah,
where you input the music goes into like into Spotify or into StreamYard. I mean, and then it plays right through instead of having to do it through a speaker.
yeah, it all come down to not using copyrighted tracks.
You could find full no copyright Twitch safe music on Spotify and YouTube and stuff, but I don't know if it triggers. It used to trigger the Facebook algorithm, but heck, you could whistle and trigger the Facebook algorithm. So it's like,
Yeah,
it didn't trigger it though. The last couple of days when I did it, random streams on with going to Facebook, so they might have fixed it. It might have been just a little oversensitive.
right. It's just a little overly sensitive. It's such a fragile little snowflake.
It might take time for those programs to learn too.
Yeah,
It takes the Cyberdyne system time to learn on which music is copyrighted and which music is not copyrighted.
it puts the it, it puts the copyright on its skin, or it gets the DMCA again.
Turn off the copyrighted music. No. I made a video on for my Sonic the Hedgehog art. I made a time lapse for TikTok, and then TikTok has an option when you post it. You can also just post it to Facebook and to Instagram also. And for some reason, it just lit up Instagram with all sorts of alerts, like it's not playing with sound in like 56 different foreign countries or something like that. It was just a huge list.
Jeez.
But Facebook, absolutely nothing.
Damn bot algorithms.
It does sound like, kind of like the music that's playing at the area where you level up your character and talk to Blacksmith.
It's the area when you're updating your stats, your
Yeah.
skill level, your skills and shit.
The old school games where they couldn't have voice actors, so it was just talking with like or like
That was
I
before they
can't find
figured
my
out how they could digitize audio over into a 16-bit game. I will be right back. I have to use the little filter.
Alrighty.
You're in charge, man.
Okay. I'll keep the wheels going. I do think I'm going to try that. Yes, I like that. Much better. Okay, we're keeping that. All right. Now let's do some shading on Maki. I'm going to just along. There we go. Go like that. And then just a little right there, not too much. We don't have to do too many shadows on the face. Just a little bit around the lips. Just a little bit.
What craziness are you speaking of?
Oh, I'm just narrating my process.
Cool.
I'm shading her face right now, so I'm just kind of going through, not trying to do too much, but just doing enough so that way it looks right.
I should have put your screen up when I was stepped out.
Oh, it's all good.
We'll put you up there for a while. I've been under the magnifying glass long enough tonight. Coming along though, getting the rendering done. Here you go, take a look real quick.
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right. Oh yeah, very nice.
Getting to the rendering, finish up the rendering and the little bits of spots of white I need to fill in, and I'll be wrapping this one up.
Very nice. Gosh. That's a lovely illustration.
It's as pretty as your mother, Trebek. Ha 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 ha.
Gosh. All right, now I've got to do the shading on the bobbies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. so weird. I just made it where I've had to learn the methods of Bob Ross speaking.
I
Can't be
watch his show all the time.
I can't be Phil on 10 this late, man. You watch what now?
On like on some smart TVs where they'll have like that free channel. Have you ever
Oh yeah.
seen that? Yeah. One
Oh
of
yeah.
that on mine, it's the free channel has the Bob Ross channel, and it's just all day Bob Ross episodes.
Yeah. Is that the Pluto TV one?
I think so. Yeah.
The one that has a bunch of different channels, whether it's like they got like 70s, 80s, and 90s movie channels, and
Yeah, they've got some news. They've got a Riff Track channel.
yeah, that
They
one.
got
Yep.
a
Mystery Science Theater.
TNA wrestling channel that plays old TNA replays of pay-per-views and shit.
TNA. Who doesn't like TNA? But don't bunch.
Now it sounds like we're being chased by a shark. Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Baby shark. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh God! Don't stop that. I have to hear that shit all the time. Dun, 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 dun.
No, 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 no.
We're gonna need a bigger stream yard.
I think we're yeah, I think we're gonna need a bigger bandwidth. Oh shit! Come on, damn it! Cooperate, Photoshop. There we go.
Oh damn! I gotta stand up for a second. Oh,
Well, damn it!
cramp in my rear.
Oh, that happens.
Get the blood flowing again. Oh.
The life of a comic artist.
Oh, it is.
You always gotta remember, like, to get up and like move around for a minute.
Yeah. This one is almost ready.
It's what?
This one's almost ready.
All right. Oh yeah. This is a good mellow ease into things, man.
Yeah.
I feel the rust shaking off, man. The streaming rust.
Do it over here this time.
Well, yeah.
I usually always put my signature on the right hand side, but this time I put on the left.
I just do it wherever it looks like there's room without getting in the way of anything. That's how I usually do it. Wherever I can hide it in there. All right, Warren, I think it's time to wrap this one up tonight, man.
Alrighty.
Did an hour and a half. Not bad for a be back and get eased
Yeah.
into the waters again. So let's see what you got going. Let's see what you did. Let's
Let
see.
me see here. Let me back up the image a bit so we can see the whole thing.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Good stuff, man.
Thank you, thank you. That is going to be a print here in the future.
Nice. And I'll leave. Let's see. This is where I got to. A little deeper with the eyes than I normally would, but I like it that way.
Nice.
Let's back it on out. So almost there. Almost got this one wrapped up. Rich will be pleased. I hope.
Yeah. Hopefully. You'll hear about it if he's not.
Well, cool, man. Thanks everybody that came and hung out for the reemergence of the Zen Den, and thanks Warren for coming by and hanging out and doing the usual, doing some good
As
art,
always, thanks for
hanging
having me,
out,
sir.
keeping me company. Yeah, we'll do it more often, man. Now that things are settled in, so.
Heck yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we will catch you all soon again on the Zen Den. Stay tuned. Peace.
Have a wonderful night.
Yes.